you spent a majority of the past few years really building up dance, and then now you've got this passion for law. And I mean, would you see that, is this now taking you into a different direction? Was it unintended? Was it planned? How do you sort of foresee yourself, in terms of your path, whether it's dance or law? And maybe you don't have one. Like maybe you could just be in the moment. What's your perspective on that?
I would say I'm being in the moment in
Okay.
terms of the dream.
Mm.
Kasi in terms of dance, I realized na this is the best thing that I would say in this video na I know would mean a lot for a lot of people. We all go back to the goal and understanding the goal. And it doesn't mean that the goal na you understood dati would still be the goal until now. And that goal changes from time to time, from the people you meet, from the experiences that you gain. And ako ang na-realize ko nung tinanong ko yung sarili ko, what's my goal with dance right now? My goal is to explore myself. And it doesn't have to be so extravagant, like Hollywood extravagant, or I don't know how Cirque du Soleil extravagant. Because I've auditioned for Cirque du Soleil. I wanted to be there. Oh, pero I realized now na parang sabi ko, it doesn't have to be that for me. For me, doon ko nahahanap yung saya na parang now, this is my life. And I enjoy it a lot. I don't teach a lot right now, and it makes me happy. It makes me happy. If I dance and I do a lot of floor works in a day, wow, it makes me happy. Yun yung goal ko sa dance ngayon. Sa salo, ako kasi nag-transfer hindi naman nag-transfer, pero for the lack of better term, sige, nag-transfer. Yung love ko for dance, nag-transfer sa law. Yung obsession ko sa detail, yung obsession ko sa learning, nag-transfer sa law. Tapos nung tinignan ko siya, parang nakasulat na siya sa palms ko. Promise na parang, the goal for me when I started to dance back then is I want to bring change. I want to do something, not for me. I don't want to be known as someone na, oh, he's at the top, ganyan, he's the best, ganyan. No, really, it doesn't mean shit. But I want to bring change. I want to do something na parang, alam mo, masyadong poetic, pero when you leave the world, it has to become a better place kesa nung dinatnan mo, parang ganon. Parang ganon yung naisip ko.
Yeah.
Tapos ngayon, nung transfer ko siya sa law, ganon din. Pasok na pasok. So parang sabi ko, this doesn't have to fight for my attention. Hindi na nila kailangan mag-away ngayon. Kasi dati, kaya ako namili kung loba o sayaw, kasi naglalaban sila eh. Parang, ganun ba yun? Pag pinili ko yung sayaw, hindi na ako maglolo. Pag pinili ko ba yung lo, iiwan ko na yung sayaw. Ganun na ba yun? Parang, ngayon na-realize ko na hindi eh. They can coexist if I want them to coexist. And it's my decision. I have to take control of it. Kasi if not, wala na. Sayang yung dream. Sayang yung yung gusto ko mga mangyari sa sarili ko. And at the same time, it's just making sure na, especially with this COVID-19 and all these things happening na hindi natin nakita, I just want to make a promise to myself na I'm able to do as much before I retire in my life. And retire meaning I'm dead. Kasi with this happening, the best realization for me is that I'm thankful I'm alive every day. Because you never know. Alam mo yun, parang nagugulat ka, may mga namamatay na kakilala mo, may mga namamatay bigla na all of a sudden they're healthy, tas biglang wala na. And here we are talking, and I'm really, that's my realization na parang, I thank God I'm able to study. Thank God the privilege is there for me to be able to learn. Thank God I'm still able to dance. Alam mo yon, so parang ganun ko na siya tinitignan eh. There is no one way na. It's just, okay, this is the opportunity I have. I work for it. and the end goal is to help the society. That's all.
I love it, man. There's a lot in there for everyone watching. I think it's a good way, take a look back and just sort of go through it. Like what I love about how you when you say it, it's the thing that I've loved about the way I know, parang approach everything is like you do it with so much passion. You know what I mean? It's obvious and it's so genuine. And it like when you talk about the learnings and the realizations that you've had, it just comes off as very, very authentic and very true. And it's something that I think is helpful for a lot of people, and going back to sort of how your journey now, na parang you were saying, hindi na siya naglalaban, and that I think is a very important thing for a dancer to sort of realize, because there's always this feeling of like parang if you don't pursue just dance all the way, it's gonna make it difficult for you. Like parang you're, maybe you're giving it up or something like that, and there are gonna be times where you can succeed in a full-time dance career. Um, I have found personally, and this is through personal experience, wherein I'm able to manage both. Like I find a way to just grow in one aspect, and then to be honest, it also comes off more liberating sometimes, because now the dance is truly like an expression, right? It's not like parang I have to do this dance for this gig because that's going to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Parang I need to do all these classes or I need to do all these workshops. Now, there are going to be people who live for that, and that's what drives them, and that's also a great thing. So,
Right.
so there's that positive aspect. But then, what I want to, parang I guess what we can sort of glean from this is there is an upside also to even if you're only dancing less, right? I think the approach of that is because now you only have less time, you're going to appreciate it even more, because now it's that moment for you and it's nobody else's moment, just your own. And I think you sort of go back to like, oh man, the ability to just, dance because it's something you want to do, and not necessarily something you have to do.